Hi, Eric Poulin here from CalendarBudget. We get this question every once in a while, which is, when I'm trying to create a new transaction, usually my categories are showing, but every once in a while, I'm switching to a different account here, every once in a while my categories are not there. They're just gone or seem to have vanished. So what's going on here? Well, the reason that categories sometimes don't appear in an account is due to a mismatch in the currency for the particular account that you're in and the currency for each category. So let's have a quick look at our category setup. You'll see here we have two accounts with different currencies. One is a dollar sign, so a US dollar sign. The other one is using a euro symbol. And similarly, in our category setup, so if I cancel this and go into our category setup, you'll see that our categories also have a currency symbol. The reason for this is it really doesn't make sense to mix currencies in a single category. For example, let's say we had a $5 item, $5 US, and then 5 euros. The number is still 5, but 5 euros is obviously worth a lot more than $5 US. And having both of those number 5s try to account against the same category really isn't going to make any sense at all. So mixing those can result in inaccurate information. So we've separated those with this currency symbol. In order for the categories to show up here, so I'm in my euro account, if I want my categories to show up here, I would need to come into my category setup and either create new categories with the euro symbol. So if I create a new category here, and I'll make that my euro symbol, and then save it. Now if I come into here, I have my new category that's available. And if I have some of these existing categories that are only going to be used for my euro, let's say clothes for example, I could paste my euro symbol there, and instantly that clothing category will be available in my euro account. And similarly, if I switch back to my regular dollar account, the clothing category is no longer available here because that is now changed to a euro category, and the category new cat is not here as well because that's also a euro category. Now, that's easy enough when you have two different accounts that have multi-currency, but let's just delete one of these accounts. So I'm going to delete my checking account. So we're left with just one account, and let's reset this these symbols here back to the dollar sign. So now we have a perfect mismatch here. All of my categories are using the dollar sign, and my only account is using euros. So when I come in to use my categories, none of them are listed there. And sometimes that's unexpected because you're wondering, why is that? Well, it's going to be because of that currency mismatch. So to get my categories available, I can do one of two things. I can either change my account currency to match what I have for my categories, but more than likely, your account currency is the one that you've set up as that's your main currency. So what I'd probably rather do in this case is just change all of my categories to use the euro symbol if I have only one account and I'm intending to use euros as my symbol. So I'll just go ahead and change all of these category currency symbols to euros. And as soon as we do that and save, we will find instantly that all of our categories are back and available to use. So when you find yourself in that situation where your categories seem to be missing and you expect them to be there, just have a check on the currency matching. Now, quick note on that, if I add even an extra character like a dot, so now my currency symbol is euro dot for my account, now there's going to be a mismatch because euro dot is different than just euro. And so suddenly my categories are unavailable again. So they do have to match exactly. So if I get rid of that dot again, suddenly my categories are all back. Now we are going to be making a change in the next little while that will try to prevent some of this accidental mismatching of currencies. But for now, just make sure that your currencies match between your categories and accounts, and you should be all good.